Good afternoon from Playa Blanca. Behind me is the beautiful Playa Dorada beach. But if you listen to the mainstream media today with the headlines, chaos as tourists on popular Canary Island beach are banned from swimming. I'm wearing a red top today because it's usually the red top media that are reporting absolute nonsense. Is it true that you're not allowed to swim on the beach of Playa Dorada today? Well, I'm going to tell you and I'm going to show you. Come on. Well, I don't know about anything else, but it's looking absolutely beautiful, isn't it? And yes, it's closed. There is a barrier there, some red and white tape, and they've closed it, so you're not allowed to swim. And there's a red flag as well, flying there, but not a lot of wind. So what's exactly happened? Well, on a positive note, Lanzarote always tests the seawater for your safety. And it was only yesterday, Tuesday, that it came back a little bit contaminated. When I say contaminated, I mean they didn't want to let people swim in it. So the water has gone away to be tested. It's been tested again today. And as soon as it's clear, the sea will be back open to swim. So it really would be nice if the mainstream media just put some headlines to say that. But you know what they're like. They have to put the word chaos in there. They have to put horrible negative comments about Lanzarote and about the Canary Islands in general. But I mean, does it look dirty to you? I would go in there right now, but as it says there, prohibited to swim look. You're not allowed in there. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? If they just left it and allowed you to swim in it, and there was a slight chance of you getting ill, well, at least they're testing. I'd also like to point out that Playa Blanca in Lanzarote and Yaiza in general are one of the only places in Lanzarote that have kept their blue flags, which is the flag of cleanliness on beaches, and that's the Playa Blanca town beach and also the Puerto Calero as well. But I tell you what, this place just looks like something out of the Caribbean today as well, doesn't it? So like I said, I did get official reports from the town hall that the water is tested every few days, and on this occasion, well, it came back not satisfactory for them, so they've sent it off for further testing. And it's usually a day, maybe 2 days, where they'll test again, and as soon as it's safe to swim, well, they'll allow you to swim again. What it doesn't mean is there's huge giant turds floating around in the sea, which is what you'd think if you read the mainstream media, wouldn't you? There's certainly not. I don't see one floating log in that sea whatsoever. So I thought it was quite important to come down and see what's going on and to show you. I'm tempted just to hop this barrier and get in. What do you reckon? Would I get in trouble? There's still a few people, look, enjoying the beach, getting on the old sunbeds and just taking in all the sun. But I bet it's hot not being able to go through there. And there you go, there's some police tape there. Police have been down as well, look, blocked it all off. Tell you what, it's very peaceful. It takes me back to the COVID days, this does. Now, you know me, I'm not a beach person. In fact, I can't stand the beach. Just walking on it now is driving me absolutely insane. It's the sand for me, it gets absolutely everywhere. So for me, I don't care what beach is closed. I don't go on them anyway, even though I do live here. You'd think it's all sun, sea and sangria, wouldn't you? But it's not. Yeah, the old lifeguards are here, look. They've got a day off today. They ain't interested in speaking to me. They're sat right underneath, just taking it all in, look. Right underneath in the shade. They're having a nice day. Nice little day off. But there are quite a few people down here. Would you come down and sunbathe, or would you head to the Playa Blanca beach, which is open? So I'm not entirely sure what has caused the problem here on the Playa Dorada beach, but I can assure you it'll only be a couple of days, if that. If not by tomorrow, it'll be open. But what you've got to remember is there's a huge hotel there, another huge hotel there, and a bigger one further down. So if you think about it, getting in the sea is a risk anyway, isn't it? Especially if you're around those type of people that go into the sea just to waist height. Pretend they're looking around and taking in all the views, stand there for a few minutes and then get straight back out and back on their sunbeds. We all know what you're up to in that sea. Don't you lie to me. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. If anything, it's a perfect peaceful day down here, look. And you got the famous restaurant just off the beach with the yellow umbrellas, beautiful views. Come and get yourself something to eat, something to drink. Have a little drink here, look. And have a good old look over Playa Dorada. Peaceful. Here, look, I found two lovely people. What do you think of this then? The beach is closed? Well, the beach isn't closed, the sea is closed. So you wanted to have a swim, but you're not.
We did one.
But you can go down the beach down there, that one's not closed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So why is this one closed?
Right, it's closed because they test the water every few days, and this time it's come back a little bit dodgy. So would you rather them close it or risk you going in it?
Oh, definitely
Close it.
Yeah?
Definitely.
There you go. But if you read in the newspaper today, it is like headlines galore. Chaos, beach closed, sewage.
Thank God.
How are you enjoying Playa Blanca?
Love it.
Yeah? You enjoying it? Where are you stopping?
Barcelona.
Oh, the posh one.
Aye.
Fantastic.
For a wedding.
Yeah, to book your wedding?
Aye.
Really? Where are you going to have it?
Where was I having it?
The Arenas one?
Arenas Lounge.
Bloody hell, check these two out, getting married in Lanzarote. Hope the bloody sea's open.
I know.
Well, look, I'm gonna give you your first wedding present. Yeah, look, the first wedding present for these two. My face on your case. There you go, take them.
Thank you so much.
Right, I'll see you later. Good luck with the wedding. See you later, nice to meet you, bye. There you go, lovely people, just chilling out and relaxing. But they do fancy a little dip in that sea. But you can always go further afield, just down to the Playa Blanca town beach, which is fully open. No problems down there. You've also got Papagayo as well. If you want to go off the beaten track, then you can go that way. But it's peaceful, look. Another sign there, look, just on the entrance in case you were wondering what's going on. And this one's in English as well. It says no swimming temporarily in this area. It's in English, Spanish and German. There you go. So I'm going to hazard a guess that the Playa Blanca town beach could be rammed. Shall we go and have a little look? Why not? Come on, I'll take you down there. Look at these two, look, where you off to?
We're going back to the Barcelo. We're staying in the Barcelo.
Oh, I'll tell you what do you think of this down here?
I know. We didn't know what was going on earlier on.
Well, it's closed.
Yeah.
The sea's closed because they test it every few days, and they've found that it's just not suitable to date. So what would you rather them do? Close it or let you swim in it?
Close.
Exactly. So has it affected your holiday in any way?
No, it hasn't.
There you go. You've got the pool, you've got the other beach down there.
Yeah.
You're rocking and rolling, aren't you?
Yeah.
You having a good holiday?
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Fantastic. There you go. Look, so it's not really affecting anybody's holiday. I suppose it's a little bit disappointed if you go down to Playa Dorada, especially maybe if you've come from Porto del Carmen to see or spend the day on the beach. But there are other beaches, like I said, and well, there's plenty of other things to do, isn't there? Like the pool, Bikers Beach Bar there, busy, breakfast, dinner, lunch, come and get something to eat. There's loads to do. But anyway, let's go and have a look, see if the beach down Playa Blanca town's busy. Hey, how are you? You all right? Where are you from?
Ireland.
From Ireland. Are you heading down to the Playa Dorada beach by any chance?
No, we're heading back to our hotel now.
Have you seen that the beach is closed or the sea is closed? You're not allowed to swim down there because they tested the water a few days ago and, well, it's not passed the test. So would you rather them close the beach and keep you safe or just let you swim?
Oh, I think I'd rather close it to keep it safe.
Exactly. But it's not affected your holiday, is it?
Here at Playa Blanca is super.
Exactly. That's where I'm heading now.
Yeah.
Are you having a good holiday? Where are you stopping?
We are in the H10 Princess.
Oh, happy days.
Yeah.
And the sun's out. It's a lovely day.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm going to give you a couple of stickers, look. You can put these on your case. You can have my face on your case. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Right, so we've just passed the spoon, the Lanzarote spoon, if you want to know where it is. Well, it's in this area here. But we are going in this area here to see the Playa Blanca beach and see what it looks like. It's quite quiet today though, so it's not too bad. Now, I'm no sea expert. I don't understand the sea, and I don't understand testing the sea, and I don't understand water quality. I mean, it's not really my forte, is it? I don't really understand any of it. Neither does the Daily Mirror. But they seem to think that they can report on it. The mainstream media know everything, don't they? They're experts on everything. But what I don't understand is if it's contaminated there, why is it not contaminated just down here? Is it the tides? Is it the wind? I just don't get it. Do you get it? Let me know in the comments. We've got any water experts on there? Well, I can tell you what, I'm not an expert, but the beach down here looks fantastic. There we go, look, plenty of people down there. And what an absolutely beautiful day as well. It started off a little bit cloudy this morning, as it always does, but now, glorious sunshine, look. Absolutely beautiful. Quite a few people around as well. It's lunchtime, well, it's around 2:30 in the afternoon. They're happy, look. They're giving someone a wave. There you go, look, typical Canario, busy. Plenty of people around. And we're heading just to see how busy the beach is down there. So let me know in the comments, what would you do in that situation? Would you go swimming in it? I would. It looks absolutely crystal clear to me, but you can never tell. And I think the town hall or whoever it is made that decision, made the right decision. Do you think so? Or are you going with the mainstream media? Chaos, Canary Islands, people banned from swimming. No one's banned from anything, I don't think. In fact, I think if I went in there and dipped my foot in, I don't think anybody would bat an eyelid. Lifeguards are too busy shading themselves. Busy one here, look, in Mirador de Canario, the new restaurant. And loads of people in the sea here, look. There's no messing. They're all in the sea. They're all enjoying themselves on the beach. But it is quite busy down here. So I think most people have decided to come just this side. Literally a 5-minute walk, if that. And then you've got another beach further on down there, Playa Flamingo. That's about a 10-15 minute walk from here. So you've got plenty to choose from. It's one beach. The media would have you think, oh, like I said, the media would have you think that the sea is full of floating things that nobody wants floating while they're having a swim. But it's mega busy down here. And of course, Brisas Marinas is always busy, look. Look at that. Absolutely rammed. Rammed with people having lunch. There you go. What a beautiful day. Beautiful day, beautiful view, beautiful beaches. So there you go. It's a pity that I have to make these videos, but when I see stupid headlines from stupid news reporters that think they know what they're doing, well, I have to come down and let you know the real truth. And I also contacted the town hall as well and said, can you tell me exactly what's going on? So I came to you with the real information. They're not lying. The sea is closed down at Playa Dorada beach. You're not allowed to swim, but the headline just reads absolute nonsense, doesn't it? However, the headline on this video will also be a little bit clickbaity, just like the mainstream media, because you know what? I have to get you to click so I can tell you the truth. I do apologise, but unless I get you here, I can't tell you what's going on, can I? I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to like, follow and subscribe. Keep it real, keep travelling on. See you later.